Alrighty, chat. Thanks for sticking around. Do appreciate y'all. How is it going? Tom Kent, thanks for the bennies while I was away. Sorry that was a long break. I was talking to Dad. Big news. Big news.
You've not wanted a Baja Blast?
Trenton Zach cheered Dex 100.
Trent, thanks for the 100. The honeybee header comes from Custom. It's on his Facebook, I believe. At least it better be. Otherwise, I'm going to get in trouble for using it because I didn't go to... It's the whole thing. You lick it off your fingers, and then like an hour later, you're like, oh, it's on my keyboard. Let me lick my keyboard.
Trenton Zach cheered Dex 100.
Trying to hope you're proud of yourself. You got it, finally. Only took 3 hours. You guys got it. Thanks to the bits, Trent. Let's get back into TeamSpeak. I got big news. Hello?
Finally.
Finally. It's about time, Trent. Took you 3 hours, but, you know, you got it. You finally got the dub. I just talked to Pops, right? And he wants to put the engine back together tomorrow. Apparently, last night he watched a YouTube assembly video for the Alice Chalmers Model B engine. And he's YouTube certified, so we're putting an engine together tomorrow.
Yeah, told you. All you gotta do is do YouTube and start.
So yeah.
Aren't you glad you finally got your dad watching YouTube?
No, he's been watching. He watches way more YouTube than me and has for like 5 years. Redneck, what's going on, man? How are you? So he goes, I got plastic gauge, I got a digital torque wrench, I got assembly grease. He goes, you name it, I got it. We're ready to go. We're putting it together tomorrow. I'm like, okay. But he still hasn't had his mechanic buddy look at the head for like what we're gonna do with that yet. So yeah, I don't know. Redneck, all good, man, all good. So apparently we're putting pistons and rings and sleeves and all that back in the engine tomorrow. I don't know why he has well, I guess we'll need a torque wrench for that. Yeah, okay. So we don't have the head. The head's still at where Dad works and still needs to be looked over. But yeah. So apparently we're doing a little reassemble tomorrow. Won't be functional or anything, and it's not going back on the tractor, but we'll get as far as we can with what we have. So new parts going into the engine tomorrow. That's kind of exciting. I'm not gonna lie. I guess I better watch that YouTube video tonight and get YouTube certified myself, huh?
Yeah, you better do that.
Yeah. So we'll have a watch party in Discord later, okay? Why, you don't want to participate, Tony?
Oh, sure. I'll become YouTube certified.
Alright, bet. Let's do it. Redneck, thanks for the gift sub. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. We will, we'll become YouTube certified together, Tony, okay?
Alright. I've never wanted nothing more than my dad and I to become YouTube certified together.
On rebuilding the Alice Chalmers Model B engine.
Darn tootin'.
Number B. Model B. Darn tootin' as well. I mean, it sounds like a good time to me. So.
Always a good time.
Something like that. It's always a good time. Now, the only thing we don't have is if we need, like, shims for the bearings on the bottom side. That's the only thing we don't have. But if we need them, we can get them. Yeah. You know, Bert's, the guy that he watched on the internet literally just set his sleeves in by hand and they were fine. So I keep saying we're gonna have to freeze them, and he's like, nah, I'll just drop them in, they'll be fine. So when we get to the farm tomorrow, we might be chucking them in the freezer. As far as I know, he didn't take them with him. But we do have the freezer. We have a fridge at the farm, so. But I keep telling him we're going to have to freeze them, Bert. So we'll see. We'll see who's right. So, yeah.
Yeah, put them in the freezer now and then put them in a cooler.
Oh, no. No. No, Plugger. We don't need big horsepower. Just need, you know, the 19 and a half or whatever it is. You don't need all that big horsepower now, Plugger.
You need Plugger to come out and you can make your triple tractor like you want it.
Left, was that? Good talk.
It takes to cultivate 400 acres
Like IRL or in the game?
in the game.
Couple minutes. All right.
20 minutes. 20 minutes, that's it.
So you're saying you're proud for coal?
Yes.
Trenton Zach cheered X100, hashtag for thick rain.
Thanks, Trent. Didn't say that.
Yeah. $1 more to your goal.
Wow. But yeah, no, I'm hoping the sleeves just fall in like he says they're going to, but we'll see. I don't know. No, but yeah, Plugger, I'm not trying to, like, you know, put my tractor in a tractor pull, okay? It's pouring in Kansas, which is why we're gonna be reassembling an engine tomorrow, because it's supposed to be raining here. So yeah. Which means if we're reassembling, that means we're done with the teardown, which means I need to get footage to Carson so he can edit a basically a teardown video. Because now we're starting the rebuild process. Hasn't rained. Uh-oh, that's unfortunate. Redneck, I'm sorry. It's been either like way too hot and dry or like way too wet here. Like, there's been no in between this year. Except for right now. It's kind of like okay right now, but we're supposed to get rain tonight / tomorrow, so we'll see. We'll see how it turns out.
Purge your redneck cheered X500.
Redneck, thanks for the 500 biddies. I appreciate them. Thanks for the follow in the chat as well. Trent, thanks for the bits. Hey, go, guys.
Come on, Brian.
Give them a minute. Liquid, what's up?
Trenton Zach cheered X100.
Wishing Gamer 389. Appreciate the follow and hello. How are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome on in. I have a wet sock now, by the way.
Spanius Tomcat H cheered X100. We don't even have to try. It's always a good time. Whoa, 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 oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's always a good time. Whoa, whoa, oh, oh. Ye. Trenton Zach cheered X100.
Northeast heading across the state, kind of at a 45 there, Fire Shadow. Yeah. Chat, thanks for the 100. Tomcat, thanks for the 100. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the biddies and stuff. And Redneck, I don't know what's up. It looks like you've resubbed, but I didn't get an alert, but I appreciate the resub, man. Welcome in and welcome back. Appreciate it. I don't know how many months it would have been, but, if you refresh, it might give you the option to share it. I don't know. Yeah. Sometimes it gets a little wonky, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wish you can stream the game and show me a graphics card. There we go. Whoa.
Purge your redneck just resubscribed
Whoa.
for 5 months.
Redneck coming in with that tier 3, my guy. Thank you very much for the tier 3 for 5 months. Welcome back. We appreciate that tier 3. You get to use the 4 emotes that make up my stupid face. I know that's a thrill of tier 3. That's worth it alone, right, chat? It's actually not, but you know. I do appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you, Redneck. So, Tony, we're making some lovely stripes out here, buddy.
Yes, sir, we are.
Lovely. Just lovely. That's all right. It's good.
Oh, it's
Now, Redneck, you got to see if you can get them in there in 2 lines of chat in the right order without somebody else messing you up, you know? That's the game, you see. That is the game. 28% done with field 4.
L3FT4D3 add cheered X100.
Aha, fertilizing contracts, huh? Okay. Live, thanks for the 100. So yeah, I gotta keep emptying, otherwise I won't make it, huh? So for the record, I know we talked about this earlier a little bit, but neighbor guy that's like, his grass has to be perfect, you know, he's been out of town. He's back in town today, and he's mowing his grass. So you guys will hear his lawnmower on the stream. I do apologize. But there's nothing I can do about that. Until I remodel this room. I'm hoping to remodel this room, chat.
really big remodel.
I want to, like, make some real walls and a ton of insulation. Because, like, noise dampening, sound dampening, you know?
Big Chip and Joanna Gaines kind of guy, huh?
No. No, I'm not going to ruin the local housing market. Not going to happen. What's not going to happen, Leonard? The remodel? Probably not, you're right. What's not going to happen? The remodel probably won't happen, to be honest. But yeah. I wish it would, though. Oh, you're messing. Okay. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
I am gonna have to step away for a while, so
Alrighty, Sarge. We'll catch you when you get back.
yeah, it's gonna be a little bit. I got a thing to go to, so
Alright, we'll enjoy your event.
yeah, it'll be a good time.
Alright, we'll catch you later, Sarge.
All right.
That's messed up. You know, working. Got you, Leonard. Okay. Sorry, Purge. Sorry, Redneck. My bad. Well, I'm not sure why I'm sorry. I didn't do anything. Yeah.
Been hanging around me too much, man.
Hey, Tony, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you an idiot, man. I do apologize.
Apologizing
That's
for
not with
nothing.
you. What?
It's apologizing for nothing. Okay, question. On
Yeah, what's
your
up?
For You TikTok. On your For You page, are you just getting these random arse videos about like, hey, join my life. Hey, join my life. You get those?
Occasionally I do.
I get the video where it's like, hey, I'm doing this challenge in Warzone. Come check it out. It's happening now live, like that.
That gal, I saw her this morning. They're just like every time I get a follow, I dump like honey or something on my head. Like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, you mean people are like sending you videos?
No. Like, there's on my For You page. It's like, I'm part of the problem because like I like the video, but it's like,
Oh no, yeah. See, if you can't like a video unless you're like into it, you know.
I'm not into it though. I don't know why I like it.
Why? Just hit the not interested.
I like you though.
There's your problem. Yeah.
Nothing.
I actually saw a video this morning. So the other day we were talking about Ninja and his whole like little I had to rage quit my stream thing, you know.
Whoa, he rage quit his stream.
So okay, back it up here. Ninja was streaming one day and he was playing Fortnite and like I don't even know what happened, but he just like all of a sudden he quit and he's like, I can't do this anymore. I gotta quit. And basically what it looked like to a lot of people was kind of a mental health crisis. Like he just like got burned out and needed time and whatnot. Come to find out, it's basically a publicity stunt is what it's looking like. He lost his check mark on Twitch and he made a video and he's like, I'm coming back and I'm going to stream everywhere. He's going to stream on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube and Twitch.
That's why. Because I follow him on Twitch since, like, what's his title say today?
But he's allegedly going to stream on everything, and it's like, okay.
But he can do that because he lost his check mark, right?
But I'm assuming he got rid of, like, you can, like, opt out of the partner program, I guess. But it's just like, it seems weird to me to, like, fake a mental health crisis, you know?
Yeah, a little bit. It's
Because,
kinda
like,
messed up.
you don't do that, you know? But needs to quit stream that day. Yeah, I think it's all a stunt though, Leonard, honestly, and any little bit of respect that I had for Ninja, it's gone. You don't fake a mental health thing like that, you know? Because to me, it looked like he was ready to go jump off a bridge, you know? Contract was up. Okay, I gotcha. So, like, I don't know. I just think it's weird. And then his video about, like, I'm coming back everywhere. Absolutely, it was a stunt. Yeah. Because he gets people like me when talking about him. You know, like, it worked. You know? So, yeah, I've never really... I mean, I've had a lot of respect for Ninja in the sense of, like, the grind that he's been on and the journey he's been on. And, like, you know, he made it as a streamer, for sure. But a lot of his, like, comments and stuff over the years... No respect for that guy, you know? You don't know what ninja like the blender. Ninja
Air fryer?
Yuleberry, like the Ninja Foodie, like the blender, you know? No, Ninja's a, like, Warzone, Fortnite. Mostly Fortnite is where he got his fame. But he had been streaming for years before Fortnite, so... Yeah. But I don't know. I get publicity stunts, but to have it be on the back of, like, a mental health crisis, that's ridiculous. So that's my hot take. Anyway, thanks for attending my TED Talk. PewDiePie. Oh man. You're rat. Oh, Yuleberry. Hi, Tony.
I got an event to go to, like, so I'll be back.
You have an event too?
Yeah, it's actually the same event. Sarge and I are doing the same thing.
I feel so left out. Yeah. Really,
I will be back tonight though.
I'm really sad now. I'm left out of your event.
We're not staying all day, so just gonna go say hi, eat some food, and then come back.
That's what I did today, Tony.
Feel so left out of your event.
I'll tell Sarge to send you a
Postcard.
Facebook DM.
Facebook.
I'll have him Snapchat. I'll Snapchat me and Sarge to you.
Okay, Tony. We'll catch you later, buddy. Have a good day.
I'll be back tonight. Thank you. You have a good day too.
Talk to you later before, Tony. Hope you come back.
I think I will. Okay, goodbye. Have a good day.
Bye. What happened? What do you mean? What happened? They're like the ninja thing. You'd have to go.
Tony's not coming back.
I bet you $20 he doesn't. I bet you know what, Trent? I bet you $20 he does come back. $20. Next time I see you, Trent, I'll give you a $20 bill if he doesn't come back.
Just do it to the kid.
Some farm show next year, right, Trent?
Yeah, that actually.
There you go.
Because we both have side by sides. We both have.
I'll have a tractor next year. Just saying.
I have an excuse.
Actually, the weekend of Pinkneyville, I think we're going to a show in Missouri. But we'll see. I actually wouldn't mind going. There's kind of like we'll call it a local show. They don't do like plowing or anything, but I wouldn't mind taking the tractor there just to like get our feet wet as far as like everything that goes into taking the tractor to a show, because I don't really know what goes into that because I've never done it. So, but maybe we'll just go to that other one that we're looking into one for next year. Let's put it that way.
I just have to fix the trailer harness plug-in thing on my truck before I can tow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one pin is kind of wiggled itself out of place.
Gotcha. Hi, Stendra. We'll catch you later. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. But like, pretty much Chinese rocketry, I guess. Yeah. But I've never participated, you know, so I don't know. Don't know. We've been using this combine for like ever. You know what about? We used them the whole time on Westbridge Hills. Well, we used the S or the X9s. This is a 790. But we use John Deere combines. That's what we use. I mean, I don't know what you're on about. Maybe next map we'll go red combines, huh? About that. I don't think this is going to harvest very well sideways here. So let's do a little. It won't harvest very well north side. Do a little east-west cutting right here through the valley here. Get this cleaned up real good. Camo.
Oh, now.
I want to see him lift the ship, bro. I wonder. Okay, here's my theory, Trent. For those of you that are wondering, we're going to talk Starship here for just a second. Exclamation point NSF. If you want to see the live feed that I have pulled up top there, it's their Starbase Live. Okay. But they're getting the ship ready for a lift. It looks like the booster, the tower's ready to lift a ship, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow, Tiger. I got you, man. So, I'm wondering.
Black Cat 1ST cheered Dex 100 crane hashtag for the crane.
Exclamation point NSF. So here's what I'm wondering. Black Cat, thanks for the bits. What I'm wondering, Trent, is if they're getting ready to put the ship on top of the booster on the orbital launch mount. Okay.
I mean, next possible closure is Monday.
But they don't need that for that, do they?
Well, no, but it's probably possible static fire.
Okay, so that's what I'm wondering. They've done a full engine spin prime, right? They've done a full engine spin prime on the ship. So I wonder if they need the booster or the ship on top of the booster to help hold the booster down.
On top of the chains.
That's what I'm wondering, if they're worried about it. And so, yeah. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? I'm wondering if they're nervous about, or if they like, or the amount of thrust that they're going to produce of a static fire that they would need the ship up there just to like hold it. Plus, just to make sure everything, you know, goes well. That would be interesting, right? Plus, technically, don't they have to test the arm that would fill the booster or the ship? I mean, they have to test all that still too, don't they?
I thought they did that last time.
I don't know. They might have.
But if not, they'll have to test that.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if they're getting ready to do a full static fire.
And surprisingly, it'll probably work on the first try.
Oh, it's SpaceX, yeah.
SLS.
Hey, that big orange rocket will consider flying someday, okay?
The big metal orange model rocket.
Yep. You want to see it boom, though? It's a Black Cat. I'm not going to lie. I kind of do, too, but I don't want it to mess up, like, what they call Stage 0, any of, like, the ground stuff or the tower, because that's just going to set the program back so far. You know, like, if... what?
Woohoo and step up.
Yeah. Or if, like, ship and booster, like, launch and then blow up later, like, I'm cool with that. Just don't mess up the ground stuff. That's all I'm saying. Because you know they have
That'll
another.
take them years.
They probably have another ship and another booster. Like you know. Yeah.
Well, they already have 8 and 9 ready.
You saw it was for sale for $700 for scrap metal. What was for sale? The orange rocket? Well, this is kind of Elon's pocket change in a way. Kind of. Anytime. Well. Oh, they called the race, Sean. Dang. 94 out of 200 laps. Done. Wow. All right.
Took his way for a win.
I mean, okay, technically didn't Elon get a contract to develop this to use it for... What the heck is driving? What is that? Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Didn't he technically get a contract to develop this for the whole, like, Artemis thing?
Yes. Yeah.
But...
Alien system.
But I guarantee, like, this is probably costing more than that contract, right? I would assume. So, building out Starbase is probably more of Elon's pocket than anything, right? Or,
and all of his
what's his name's pocket?
finance stuff.
What's the other guy's name?
Jared Isaacman.
Yeah, Jared's probably... I would assume Jared probably is an investor, right? I would assume.
I would think so, since he's like
Loan on
allowed to do flybys and all that.
Yeah. Basically allowed to do whatever he wants, yeah. Uh-huh. Pretty cool.
Fly in between all the shits.
Yeah. Hey, you're probably not going to let just anybody with an old plane do that, right? No. That's crazy they called the race, though, Sean.
Paint job on his planes are pretty...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So you're saying the orange rocket's on sale for $700 for scrap? I'm sure you add a couple zeros to that, right? And then maybe a few.
Probably like 300 or 3 more zeros.
At least. Yeah. Good old orange rocket scrap iron.
Kind of funny how they brought it to Kennedy.
Huh?
The smaller supply line. Or bigger supply line.
Where else would they take it?
Well, down at the testing, they had a 4-inch. Kennedy, they had an 8-inch.
Gotcha. Interesting. Alright, and like I said before, guys, sorry if you hear the lawnmower. He's getting closer to the side of the yard where it's closer to our house here. So I do apologize, but I know you guys are going to hear it, and there's really nothing I can do about it. Like I said, unless I actually get to remodel out here this fall, and like lots of insulation. That's the hope. So we might do hashtag for the insulation instead of hashtag for the crane, okay? How about that?
Yeah, but you get the crane to help you put up the insulation.
Yeah, can you imagine my dad and brother here? I'm like, hang on, guys, let me go get my RC crane.
You've not wanted a Baja Blast?
Black Cat 1 ST cheered Dex 100. No hashtag for the crane.
Yeah, but Black Hat, he has to get it so he can do the installation.
My God, Black Hat, thanks for the bits. Mrs. Professor, doing great. How are you? Trying to lift the installation. Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or you
Mrs.
just ask Elon if you can make a SBMT and you put the installation on that.
Now, see, I'm down for that. You know, the problem is if I do the remodel like I want out here, all of my technology has to go somewhere. And I don't know where I would go with all of it. I actually did talk to Casey about like his basement. I could take it all over there and set up in his basement and stream from his house. So like when I'm not working on the room, I could stream. But we'll see. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Mrs.
From his garage.
Do what?
Stream from his garage.
There ain't no room in his garage, homie. His garage is full of stuff. Mrs. Professor, are you all still dealing with the heat out there, or did it finally break for you? I hope it finally broke for you. That was miserable. Getting a phone call
Sounds
from
like
my
you're getting
father.
a phone call, yeah.
Stand by. Well, that's interesting, chat. Lady D, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Sorry, I was on the phone with my father. Appreciate the follow in the chat. And Lady D, how are you doing today? Welcome in. Bring home a tiller. You have a list of plants to what?
Sounds like he's a big plant guy.
No, because he's not going to actually do it. I'll have to maintain it. Lady D, I'm doing quite well. Quite well today. We're just, you know, harvesting some canola, doing contracts. You know, we're just doing it. That was my dad on the phone, like I said, chat. He is at the farm. Or the place that we call the farm. It's not actually the farm. You know what I mean. And sorry if you guys can hear that lawnmower. The guy's like right there. He said all the corn's gone. There was 80 acres of corn around the farm and out back and stuff. He said it's all gone. And the interesting thing is they didn't turn their chopping head on. Which normally that means they're going to plant wheat because they don't like the corn to all be all chopped, like the corn stalks to be all chopped. Makes too much of a mat where they're going to plant wheat because they know till they're wheat. So it's very interesting that they didn't turn the corn head on, or the chopper corn head. It's very interesting they didn't turn the chopper part on because they never plant wheat on the quote unquote like flat ground, you know? Yeah. Why do you want to plant stuff? I'm so confused first time. Or confused. Oh my god, Mrs. Professor.
No, but first time you still have to weed or take the weeds out. Got to water them.
There's a 737 from Australia. First day of this month under 100 degrees. Mrs. Professor. Y'all need to move to the Midwest.
And not a desert.
Have y'all been getting the rolling blackouts too? I've heard some very interesting stuff about California here in the past couple days. Very interesting stuff that just makes you shake your head. To be honest. Not getting political, chat, on this, by the way. It's not really a political issue.
Hey, we don't get blackouts here.
We don't get rolling blackouts.
We just get them whenever a storm hits.
Yeah, when the dangers come. Not the only time we lose power around here is when the natives come through.
Yeah, or really high winds.
Or like a slight breeze and then, you know, takes out the neighbor's rotten tree and, you know. You'll show me the list later. Okay. Okay. They want more beavers for water retention, but post 10 will scream like a little girl first time. Chinese rocket debris, sorry. Same person, different account. Good old post 10. Oh, goodness. Goodness me. Oh, you were born in California. I gotcha. That sounds awful. I'm just saying. Sounds awful. Rolling blackouts, rolling brownouts. It's just... Yeah. Sounds terrible. Here. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? I'm not really into like planting stuff because I know I'm going to be the one to clean it up. You know what I mean? I know it's going to be me. Like, I'm well aware. Oh, this header leaving Skipper's chat. I love it. I'll clean him up later. Don't worry. I know it's going to be me.
I can already see that, though. Won't really provide that good of a canopy, and
There's set it and forget. Okay, Ron Popeil's in chat trying to sell me on this, chat. And then they're going to become Roundup resistant like the freaking millet. We planted millet in our old garden out in the backyard one year, and then it became Roundup resistant millet. That was a nightmare.
oh, those electric car stuff. I saw one of the local Casey's has the Tesla superchargers.
Yeah, oh, really? Yeah, Mrs. Professor, that's exactly what I heard the other day. They're like, hey, buy electric. And now they're like, hey, don't charge that electric because we don't have enough power. That's what I heard the other day, and I was like, oh, that's just awkward. The millet, yeah. Oh, it was such a nightmare to get rid of that. Poor dad spent like days out there hoeing that millet off. That was the only thing he could do to kill it. It was awful. Okay, Dan. All good. All good. Let's see. 24. Yeah. Right down the road. Sure. Been watching way too much TikTok. I don't know why, but I want to go. I don't even know where the guy's at. But Sally Slices, have y'all seen him on TikTok? I want to go get some of his pizza. I want a corner and a side. Okay. If you know his videos, you know. More of a side guy than a corner guy, but you know, one of each. Horticultural vinegar. Interesting. Yeah, Professor. I'm sure. I've heard some stuff. Yeah, it sounds like a giant nightmare out there. And hello and welcome in, sir. But it sounds like a nightmare. But yeah, it's a whole thing. It is a whole thing. All right, we are on Skipper cleanup patrol. Shouldn't have too many. This is all profit canola here, you see. We might as well. Okay, so the guy's running a leaf blower for the second time. So he cut his, or first he trimmed, and then he used the leaf blower, and then he cut, and now he's running the leaf blower again. And I bet you here in a minute he'll be in his backyard mowing, and then using the leaf blower again after. He might have to trim his front yard or his backyard first. Talking about my neighbor, Chad. He's cutting his grass right now, but he's been out of town for a couple weeks, so his yard was getting a little unruly, especially for him. Actually, really bad for him. Normally, he's the mow 3 times a week kind of guy. Oh, yeah. Magic, Mrs. Professor. Magic, that's where. That's crazy. You know, it's like the water thing too. It's like, maybe it's not a good idea to build all this where you don't have water. I mean, I know there's been water out there, of course. The Hoover Dam has worked for years and stuff, but it's a desert after all. Just saying. Maybe not the best idea to put all these, you know, people in the desert. I don't know. But hey, what do I know? I'm just the guy that sits here and plays Farm Sim from the Midwest, right? I just know that it's a casserole, not a hot dish. All right. I will live and die by that, chat. Just saying. He just wants to use the lights. Nice. Oh, nice. I like moment at night with lights on. It's cool, except for there's too many bugs, but it's cool otherwise. Watery. It affects the fish migration. True, Professor, true. Oh, man. Okay, we got 2 little skippers down there. I'm not really... They're fine. They're Tony skippers. We'll take it out of Tony's paycheck. Or something. His... Alright. A lot of retention. Bad. Okay. I was just waiting for the okay, like from South Park. Drugs are bad. Okay. Oh, that character's great. I haven't watched South Park in forever, but it's still funny. The old stuff is funny. Well, I haven't watched a new episode of South Park in years, but yeah. Professor, I don't know if we can be friends. 9 days. Wow. Oh, I'm sure, Mrs. Professor. Yeah, that's true. Electric bill. Check out Rick and Morty. No, I'm good. I mean, I did listen to you on Game of Thrones, but beyond that, I'm good. I'm good. By the way, new episode tomorrow night. Can't wait. Can't wait to see what thing makes everybody go, dude, what is it with this show? Again, tomorrow night. I can't wait.
Well, yeah, first time won't ruin it.
Yeah, right. Thanks for the follow. That is a lot of numbers. Appreciate you. Welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, see, here's the thing. I don't even want to know, like, what's on the next, like, teaser for, like, upcoming later this season. I don't care. I just want to see it. I don't want to... No. Last round is being turned into a parking lot. Oh, I know where you're talking about. That is awesome looking dirt. And actually, last year, that grazed some really, really good soybeans there first time. Chinese Rocket Debris, sorry. We know that Dad knows the guy, you know the guy that farmed that last year. It raised some really good soybeans, and yeah, it's being turned into a parking lot right now. Well, it's kind of unfortunate, but that's just the way it is around here. Someday we'll lose all of our farmland, probably. I'll be like, floodplain, that's okay. We'll just build a bigger levee, you know? Let's go scoop some. I don't... What got you on this kick about a flower bed? Only got down to 85 and ice with AC, never got a break. Wow, Mrs. Professor. That was like our little heat wave we had this summer, yeah. It just, my poor air conditioner just never turned off at night even. Which actually, it's been running great here lately. Been cycling like it should because it's not as hot here. So it's been working quite well for us. All right, we got a field of sorghum now, chat. Good old sorghum to harvest here, so that should be fun. I don't know what got you on with these flower bed all of a sudden. For the bees and butterflies. Okay. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Hey, I was wondering what got you on this kick about flowers. And I know I'm still going to be the one that has to do the work. So I don't know about it. All right. I think we got it. We get sorghum straw, is that a thing? No. Never know unless you try, right? Because this map does have like soybean straw. I was curious, Jet. Although sorghum, you don't harvest like nearly all of it, so there's quite a bit left in the field here. Yeah. Wow. $31 is done. Yeah, I'm on. Get on that fancier GPS line. Let's go. All right, let's complete some of these. Cultivate 17. Talk about a monster. It's $49,000 though. Wow. Quite a contract right there. Quite a contract, chat. Oh man, it's afternoon, chat. 4 o'clock. Sleepy. It happens. I had to stay up way too late last night.
No.
Well, I got in bed and it was like hot, you know, and like I just can't. I can't fall asleep when it's hot like that. And I think I might start sleeping in the recliner in my living room because at least it's cool in there. My bedroom is just like furnace constantly. It's awful in there. It's so hot in that room all the time. That or I need to get another air conditioner that I have out here in the garage and pipe it into that room. That'd be pretty sick. Not gonna happen, you know. Would be nice. That's okay. The only spot near your campsite was also. Hi, Baker. Reporting live from the woods. How are you? Wow. There's a pole there. Definitely a pole there. Alright. Go gadget. Alright, so chat, $1.4 million. What do we do with it? We start buying our own fields finally? What's the strat? We do have spray. And I keep meaning to do it, and I keep forgetting, so. The spray around the house. Yeah. more shed space. I'm kind of done messing with that homestead. I think we just park everything outside. I ruined that homestead, or that homestead ruined me, or something. I don't know. Ever since the shed space or the homestead incident a couple weeks ago, I'm just kind of over that homestead, honestly. And I know that might sound bad, but I don't know. Kind of over it. Kind of over it, chat. Because, like, realistically, we could buy our own land and say, you know, plant a bunch of soybeans and make a bunch of money off that. Because we'll have the straw too. Go back to the John Deere headers, cause hippers. I didn't say that though, I swear. That's what I'm kind of wondering if we do. Because, I mean, we've definitely shown and done this a long enough. I feel like that, you know, we can definitely make a lot of money doing contracts. Maybe it's time to sell it and move to a new place. You mean like a new map, Professor, or like move homesteads? Just like find a different place for a homestead. Because I could see doing that too. Although I could actually see just playing like, you know, a new map too. Just saying. Homestead, okay. Yeah, we could try that. Because the problem was the fence, and then I took it in the single player and I was able to get rid of the fence. But there's still just like awkward areas that won't landscape. So.
Get that mod.
Will it fix that?
Paint and Terraform Anywhere mod.
But it's not giving me a warning saying I can't. Will it still fix it?
I think so.
I just feel like those areas just can't be landscaped. An 8. What? What do you mean by an 8? Like an M8? Like a Kubota? Is that what you want? Black cat? I don't know. I don't know what we do on this map, honestly. I'm not saying I'm done doing contracts, but I'm getting a little old. It's getting a little old doing all those fertilizing contracts, you know? As Black Cat's doing them right now. Like, we've been doing a lot of fertilizing contracts. So. Oh, field 8. Love to see an Aussie map. I don't really know how many Aussie maps are out there. To be completely honest, I don't know. Field 8. Field 8 would be good. Is that planted in beans? Is that what you're saying? It is. Or maybe that's the strat. Do we just buy all the bean fields? Maybe that's our strat. Because realistically, outside of maybe a mulcher and a roller, what do we really need equipment-wise? We don't. We have everything. As far as I know. So, yeah. Oh my God. That's awesome, Professor. Very nice. We were talking the other day about the new one. It's not out yet, but it's gonna hold. It's a map that holds 16 16x maps. And I mean, that just sounds stupid big.
And Professor, the one field is 88,000 acres.
Yeah, 88,000 acres for one field.
And to spray it gives you like 140 million.
Does it really?
But based on that screenshot was that Earthhound pull behind sprayer.
Okay. $188 million to spray a field.
140.
140 still. That is a stupid amount of money. Wow.
Yeah, but how much time?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's gonna take forever. Definitely gonna take forever. That's called course playing go to bed, right?
Yeah.
But anyway. We're talking about maybe doing something with that later on this year if it comes out in time. I was talking about possibly doing something with charity related, tying into that map, Professor. But again, that's if the map comes out in time and we can get certain very specific OP mods that we would need for that too. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but it would be really cool. I do have some ideas. So we'll more work on that like off stream and stuff than on stream. So either way, it'll be interesting. But I don't want to talk about too much. I don't want people to steal my ideas. So not like y'all, but like other streamers, you know? Because I know they're watching. Somebody's out there watching that streams, right? Somebody is. I don't know who, but somebody probably is. We don't want to have any stolen ideas. All right, so if that's the case, right? Maybe we start buying soybean fields. So like 12 that we can't afford. 8.
How much is 12? 8 mil?
1.9. We're at 1.4. What's 1.9? 12. I mean 20. By that.
Get the loan.
I could take a loan actually, yeah, if I wanted to. Chuck, I am aware of that, yeah. Chuck's the biggest streamer, Chad. If you guys haven't followed Chuck, you need to. I'm aware, Chuck. This website ought to be called Chuck instead of Twitch, right? That's how big of a streamer you are. Well, that's true, yeah. If we're gonna do it, we need to do a thing where we fertilize the fields, right? Make sure all the fields are fertilized before we purchase them. Yeah. Oh, Chuck. Alright, can we lift the ship already? Come on. Come on. Ready for it. I want to call out. I want to call out liftoff, you know? We have liftoff.
I had that yesterday, technically, with the test tank.
We did, yeah. Yeah, I saw they took it back to the high bay, right? Or one of the bays.
Oh, it's still there.
Is it still there? I thought they took it back. I guess the road wasn't closed yesterday, was it?
The can crusher is...
Sure, it's on your multiplex. Somewhere.
Yeah, one of the transport stands is
Oh,
that,
here he comes again with his dirt. Dump the dirt, dump the dirt.
Oh, there's another big, like, lift truck there.
Yeah, it's the red one, so the white one. Help. Help.
Dump the dirt, dump the dirt.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, wait in line for the dirt. There goes the dump truck. I don't know why they're just not using a dump truck, honestly. But hey, whatever.
They like to scoop the dirt, dump the dirt.
Apparently they do, yeah.
I mean, if they're getting paid by the hours, so.
Hey, yeah. I mean, I'd do it too, right? Give me the smallest skid steer you have, yeah, as long as she has AC. Let's go. Oh, that wheel
Speaking
loader
of like getting
has
paid
the
by
door
the
open.
hour, I've seen the TikToks where it's I know like a mini excavator with, and then he tapes a shovel to the bucket.
No way.
So they said they're getting paid by the hour.
Oh. Smaller shovel.
Or like, whenever you get done with that task, like I need to talk to you, so we,
Oh. Just never gets done with the task.
yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. That seems like something I would do. Like, I'm about to get yelled at by a boss. Like, hey, when you get done with that, we need to, you know. I'm just never going to get done.
Yeah.
It makes sense. That is quite the lift truck. That thing's all axles. Like, there's 8 at least, right? Or no, sorry. Yeah, that's, no. 6. I can't count. That's 6 axles on that truck. Crazy. Crazy, crazy.
2 drives, 2 lifts, 2 steers.
Probably. Anyway.
Gotta have an even amount of like lifts, steer, and tries.
But imagine those 2 center ones also steer some. They're probably like follow axles, so they don't, they're not like controlled. You know what I'm saying?
It might be like what Ron Pratt has on his rotator.
All right, chat, get your TED Talk emos ready. Has any of you watched the latest Ron Pratt video?
Oh, where that semi stuck?
Semi drove off the side of the highway. First off, I don't know why he was there, but second off, have you watched it?
Yeah.
Okay. This is not picking. I'm not trying to be rude here, and I'm going to say it in a nice way. His son, Ethan, Ron Pratt's son, Ethan, who is like part of their towing crew now and like on the road with them and stuff, is either going to get killed or get somebody killed.
Yeah, he walked on the driver's side of the vehicle.
He was told to stay with the driver and give him instructions. Every 3 seconds, he walks away from the driver. Ron's truck almost got backed into because he was not with the driver, not telling him to stop. He wouldn't tell the truck driver to straighten out the wheels of the truck. Ron kept yelling at him on the headset. He wouldn't do it. And then when they had the truck blocking one lane of traffic, he just walked out in the other drive lane of traffic. And it's like, dude, that's a major highway. You're going to get somebody killed or get killed. Like, that's all there is to it. I'm not trying to be mean. But if you guys watch the video, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of Ron Pratt. I love his videos. I watch pretty much all of them. But like, bro, his son's going to get killed or get somebody killed.
Plus he had 2 other trainees there too.
I know. But at least they weren't out in the lane of traffic, you know? It's like, oh my goodness. It was a hard video to watch, honestly. It really was. I know that might sound weird, but it was a hard video to watch. But anyway, that's my TED Talk about. I'm done. It was crazy. All right, will we make the auger wagon, chat? We make it to the end of the field. That is the question. 82%. Thank you, Chuck. Like, if you watch his videos, he preaches about safety, and that's fine. That auger wagon's fine. I'll get to it. Fine. Leave it down there. But like, he preaches about safety and he preaches about ways to do stuff, and it's like, does his own son not watch his videos? You know?
Or does he not listen during the meetings?
What? Do what, Trent?
Or does his son not even listen to his own safety beats?
He must not. He must not at all. And it's like, and it took 4 of them to hook up a chain to the back of that trailer. Did you see that?
Yeah, well, 2 trainees were trying to do it and they struggled, and then Ethan tried and he couldn't even do it, so Ron just had to step in.
Yeah, well, Dan just, it's fine. Park it. It's fine. Leave it where it is. Just you're in your own combine. Just keep working. I could stop an empty. Yeah, no, it's fine. Go do your thing. On with the harvest. You're on. Back to your combine. You're fine, dude. Oh, I'm gonna sit here and unload. I got this. The point was I made the end, and I'm kind of surprised, to be honest. Oh, now they're going back up on the booster for the ship. I don't know about putting 3 people in one of those lifts, Trent. I don't think I would like that. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Still up, right? What? Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going? Is the arch still upright? Have you seen it with your own eyes lately? First time? Chinese rocket debris. Have you seen it? Saw it a couple weeks ago. And I totally won the arch game. There's a whole game chat. There's an arch game. Okay. Appreciate the follow though. Welcome in. How's it going? Do you guys know the arch game? Oh, they called? Oh, wow. The arch game chat. I don't know if everybody in St. Louis plays it, but we always did. Southern Boy 22, how you doing, man? Welcome in.
It's the arch game.
Basically, the arch game was when you're out and around the St. Louis area. Say we're going to downtown to go get some Gus's pretzels, right? The first one that sees the arch, you always yell out, and not just say in the vehicle. You have to yell it. Unwritten rule. There's really no rules to this game, but like unwritten rules, of course. But you yell out arch as soon as you see it, and you win. What do you win? I don't know. But whoever yells out arch first wins the arch game. Is there really anything to win? No. But it's a fun game that we play. And I totally beat Dad twice the other day when we went to that farm show. Yeah. Who can steal the most Kia and Hyundais? So Chinese rocket debris, that's actually been a thing for a while, and I think TikTok just picked up on it. It was actually a thing on YouTube first. They call themselves the Kia Boys. Apparently the older Hyundais and Kias, and this is information that's out there. Apparently you need a USB cable and you can steal it. So yeah, because apparently the key doesn't actually matter. You just put it in, turn it, USB cable. So obviously that's a problem. But the Kia Boys, it's a whole thing. You can look it up on YouTube. It's been a serious problem for a while, and like news agencies and stuff are finally starting to pick up on it. That Live on Patrol that I watched, they have been fighting with it literally all summer, and they constantly are chasing Kias down that are driven by 14-year-olds. So it's a whole thing, and they to intimidate people, they shake the wheel back and forth like real aggressive. So like if they see a cop, they'll shake the wheel real aggressive. Like it's a whole thing, and they yell Kia Boys. Like yeah. City of St. Louis sued the car maker. The car maker's gonna have to issue a recall at some point and fix them. Cause like it's a problem everywhere. Obviously in your metro, like in your cities, it's gonna be worse. But it's a huge problem. I know the sheriff Bob Fletcher up there in Ramsey County, he is constantly calling for Kia to issue a recall on all the cars. Because literally you can steal a car in like 12 seconds. So yeah, it's not good. It is not good at all. But yeah, no, it's been a problem for, I would say, a couple months at least. And like they're finally kind of catching on to it, you know. Yeah. I forgot that everybody lost their perms because what's it called? Because I put it in single player, that's why. That's why everybody lost their perms in the game. Yeah. And for the record, again, chat, if you hear the lawnmower, apologize that he's like right behind me, like 15 feet away right now with a running lawnmower. Okay, maybe more that way, but still. Like 15 or 20 feet behind me with a running lawnmower right now. I'm just glad it's only like a little push mower, not like a, you know, a commercial grade. Super loud lawnmower or anything, you know? It's kind of quiet. Yeah. Yeah, the Kia thing's been a thing for a while. I've been waiting for it to be more of a thing around here. And it seems like finally, you know, on the scanner and stuff, I'm hearing a lot more about it. Actually, first time or Chinese Tractor Bee, the town that you work in, they had a bait car out the other night at a gym. It adds the immersion, blends of the complete. Farming ASMR. Oh man, I could see it, Chuck. Yeah. I need to get some pumpkin smashing ASMR this fall if we have any pumpkins to smash. Because when you get the tractor up on the pumpkin, like the rear tire of the tractor, which is very heavy because it's weighted with fluid, and of course you have all the weight of the tractor, and you like drive up on the pumpkin and it like smashes it. Nothing better. But you get the engine sound too, so the whole thing. Thanks for the follow, appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going? Yeah, sounds great. That's all I know. But yeah. But yeah, they had a bait car, chat. I've never heard bait car operations till the other night. They were all talking about like, oh, the dome light just turned on, and then they're like, I think the door's open, and like the person dispatch was monitoring the car from their computer. You know, they're able to control the car. So it was pretty cool. It was definitely pretty cool. Interesting to listen to for sure. Not something that you hear every day. Yeah. Not something that you hear every day. Right. Delete all those. So now I'm seriously thinking about this, chat. Anything planted in soy. We can't buy 12 because, well, actually we might be able to buy 12 soon. Another $100,000. Never mind on that. 12 would be a great field to buy at first, like a big field, you know. It is a monster. And then like our county has a thing where they run a helicopter looking for stolen cars, and they basically just run up and down the highway all night. So there are nights where it's every, not even 5 minutes, probably maybe every 5 minutes, somewhere around there, where it's just helicopter. The other night in TeamSpeak, every time I'd fly over, I'd just yell helicopter. Instead of our whole Starbase truck thing. So I would just go helicopter every time. It was quite often and very, very annoying. That's what it takes to catch these guys. And okay. I don't know about around here, but up where that Live on Patrol is, their problem is, one of their problems is it's a lot of juveniles that are stealing the cars. And their juvenile system up there is letting the juveniles back out. It's not actually, you know, keeping them incarcerated. So when they can get out, like, you know, 2 days after they get arrested, and of course they're awaiting a court date, they just go out and steal another car, you know. So it's kind of a whole problem they're having up there right now. So. Is it possible to hire a worker to follow alongside the harvester to empty it out? No. That would require auto drive, probably. Which is a mod, Barry. Yeah. You can sell one of the fruit rigs and get the money for 12. I could take a loan, too. But we have also sold all shit. So I've said no loan on this map. So. Which I bet we have a $5,000 loan, right? Oh, we actually don't right now. Well. We could definitely take a loan if we wanted. Barry, thanks for the follow. Well, okay, there is the follow me mod. But follow me is not going to, like, drive to a tipper and empty. You know what I mean? There you go, Chuck. That's the way I would do it. Yeah, but follow me... Okay, maybe... Okay. So, to answer... Okay, let me back up. Barry, your question, yes, there is a mod called Follow Me. Base game, no. But if you want it to say empty your combine and then go and, like, you know... empty itself into, say, a truck, you would need a mod called Auto Drive for that. Yeah. So, yeah. Harvesting so fast is satisfying. It is, yeah. So then I would run a mod called Auto Drive, which can be a bit to set up, but like you could even have say you're in a big enough field where you know you need your truck to go empty. You could have an auger wagon run to your combine, empty your combine, and then run to a truck, empty itself. The truck takes off and goes and empties too. Like you can set all that up with Auto Drive, which I really think. How's auto drive and courseplay work in multiplayer? Or so auto drive and courseplay? Yes, actually, it would be the question. Because that might be an option here soon for us. Wouldn't mind messing with it again. Oh. Yeah, so they're, what? That ship is 50 meters tall, Cope. 50 meters. Plus, it's up on a stand. I know they're not quite at the top, but... Yeah. So if that ship's roughly 50 meters tall, and it's up on a decent stand off the ground, they're over 50 meters in the air, I would say right now. Yeah. What are the blue guidelines? They look handy. Yes, it's called guidance steering. It's from Lobster. Here's the actual mod. Basically, it is a GPS mod. So just like real farmers, when they get going the direction they want, they push their button, and the combine will drive, hold it straight. Same thing. And for the record, that is a PC-only mod, and the auto drive that I was talking about, that's also a PC-only mod. Just throwing that out there. So hopefully if you play on PC, there's some really, really fun mods you can use to kind of automate your farm. Which I wouldn't mind using at some point. I haven't done it yet on 22. On 19, I did a bunch. But 22, I have not. The guidance steering is great. Your company sells devices that do that. Nice. Very nice. So if you're on PC, it's in the mod hub under gameplay. Is where it's at. So, yeah. It's an awesome mod. And if you get it and you need help to set it up, feel free to ask me and I'll gladly walk you through it. Wouldn't be the first time today, probably. Or wait, maybe it would be the first time today. But it wouldn't be the first time. I do it all the time, and I don't mind. It's a great mod, and I don't mind sharing my knowledge about it. In fact, I encourage questions. Same. Definitely, guys. All right. So actually, talking about like auto driving stuff, back in Farm Sim 19, I played the Millennial Farmer map, and I got to the point on there where I had 3 big combines like this, with 3 auger wagons and 3 trucks, and I would put them in different fields, and basically I would automate all of it and then just sit back and watch it all run. It was so much fun. Just saying, it was so great. Auto drive's a lifesaver on the bigger maps. It is, Professor. I like your picture, by the way. Oh, the Mrs. Professor just posted. Sorry. That's a nice airplane. And I know I say this, I've said this before, but sometimes, chat. I had this discussion with my dad the other day, actually. There it goes. Going to fight the fire for the professors right there. My dad and I had this discussion the other day. We got to my sister's house to cut grass at my sister's, and we get out of the truck and there's this airplane, and it's like blowing and loud, you know, because we're not that far from the airport. And I said, you know, you ever just look up at that thing and be like, that ain't supposed to be up there? And he's like, yeah, sometimes. What I'm getting at is airplanes kind of amaze me, you know? It's amazing. Like, that much weight that's just cruising up there in the sky, like, that ain't supposed to be up there. Just saying. Not supposed to be. That's alright. You know, I actually, chat, I'm just sitting here thinking, what if we went back to, what is it, Green Valley? There's a lot more stuff we could do on that map, right? We could go back to that map and do like an automated farm. That could be kind of fun. I don't know. Big chunks of... Exactly. They're not supposed to be in the sky. Wow. Just wow, Chinese rocket debris. Just wow. I'll tell you what, when you get like automated farms going, it's kind of fun. It's definitely a different way to play farm sim, though. I will tell you that much. Definitely a different way. It's really cool when you get auto drive and courseplay working together, and you're like, hey, I want this tractor with a planter or cultivator or whatever to drive to field 7. When he gets there, switch over to courseplay. He'll drive there on auto drive, switch to courseplay, and then plant the field or cultivate the field or whatever. That's like, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Wow, Professor. That's crazy. I'm over here like, yeah, that ain't supposed to work. I've never been on one. I mean, the only plane I've ever been on was in a museum in Chicago. The Science and Industry Museum has a plane that's like has one wing on it but not the other one or something. It's like hanging from the ceiling, and then you can just like walk in it from this like walkway. It's kind of cool. That's like the only plane I've ever actually been on. So well, there might have been some other ones we went in that museum in Nebraska. I don't remember if they had planes you could actually go inside of or not. Not sure. But I've never flown. Closest thing I've had to that, I guess, is like flying my drone, which I haven't done in forever. Yeah. Which is still a ton of fun. I just don't do it anymore. Yeah. Got that rain, it's moving. It's gonna come get me tonight, isn't it? Tonight, maybe tomorrow, something like that. Something like that. What's the animal farms? Longbow. What's the animal farms like on 22? They're pretty cool, actually, especially the cow barn, the big cow barn. No big deal. Okay. The big cow barn is pretty neat, actually. Come in here and look at animals, and we can go to cows. So this is the biggest in-game one right here. Yahoo!
Mr. Professor 85 cheered Dex 300, because it is more than 200 but less than 400. LOL.
Professor, thanks for the 300 biddies. I appreciate them. The cool thing about this is you have your different rations you need, right? You need your silage and your hay and your straw and your mineral. But the cool thing is you can put them all in this little building here / that bin. And it has the one of those lily robots that feeds them automatically, which is pretty sick. I really like that. So you just haul in your products in bulk, and then it takes care of mixing and actually feeding your dairy cows, which is pretty neat. I like it quite a bit, honestly. We actually, our last map we have a modified cow barn. It's the same building, just been modified by one of my buddies. It holds 800 cows. That's kind of a bit. Thanks for that follow, by the way. Appreciate you. Welcome on in. How's it going? And then we have horses. I actually haven't messed with them yet at all on 22. To be honest. Pigs we've had for like 5 minutes. Haven't really messed with them much either. The sheep we've had quite a few sheep pens. They're pretty good. They give you wool. That's pretty nice. Chickens are awesome. They give you tons of money. Chickens are phenomenal money. Early game. They're great. Then you can have like bee stuff, which whatever. And then you can have a dog house as well. But that's kind of the animal pens. You can go all the way down to just a fence if you wanted to. Which only holds 15 cows, or you go up to this one that holds 80. The auto barn. It's pretty cool. And then you have different things for them too. You have to put like your what's it called? You have to put like your manure pits in and stuff like that, and your bunkers for manure and slurry. It's a whole thing. It's pretty neat, actually. Like I said, we just came off a map, or it's been a while now, that had 800 cows that we maintained and fed. Never could use all the manure. Slurry our salad. We couldn't do it. It was too much. I mean, we could have, but we would have spent days just hauling manure around, which is why with the Pumps and Hoses DLC that's coming out on the 27th, we're actually going to go back to our last map, which was Westbridge Hills, because that map is all set up and has lots of money and everything ready to go for the Pumps and Hoses DLC. It should be pretty cool, to be honest. Should be a good time, honestly, yeah. I don't know how long we'll play that map before we go to something different, but definitely gonna go and mess with the Pumps and Hoses on Westbridge first. And then whatever our next map is after that, we'll probably focus on dairy early, so that we, again, can use the Pumps and Hoses DLC on whatever map we go to after that. So, could be a whole thing, guys. Could be a thing. That's the 27th. We had a couple weeks for that. We got just over a week for construction sim chat. Really looking forward to that. Yeah. It's gonna be a good time. Uh-oh. This is Professor. I hope everything's okay. Hope it doesn't get too close to you guys. Hope you don't have to evacuate. It has to be kind of terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. Just to have to go. That's horrible. That is horrible. Can't imagine. Hopefully there's staging though for the big fire. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully. All right, Dan, we'll catch you later, bro. We'll catch you later. This darn. I'm selling these headers, chat, when we get done here. Going back to the John Deere's. How do mods work with multiplayer?